Hey, Michael here, and if you're watching this, then hopefully you're interested in theory crafting or getting ready for the future of Pokemon Go PvP battling. This is going to be a little weird. I've only got very little documentation so far. I'm trying to reach out to all the people that have done the research, that have done the math, and got some of these numbers. So I apologize if this isn't completely fleshed out, but it's very well thought out already. When battling becomes a thing, people are not going to. The charge moves that we are currently thinking are the best are only good for gym battles. High DPS, all of that is only good for gym battles. So the picture I chose for this video is showing a Flareon with Flamethrower is better than a Flareon with the same moveset except Fire Blast. And I'll explain why this is the case. First off, if we are doing PvP, we're going to make some basic assumptions, but you're going to be able to swap out and you're going to be able to dodge just like you do gym battles. If a person gets really good at PvP, we are assuming they are going to be able to dodge 90 to 95% based on attacks, dodge windows, tons of stuff like that. And we can just assume, give them the full 100%. Most people, and if they're into PvP, are going to learn how to dodge almost every single move regardless. So let's just assume, and we'll start off the assumption, they're going to dodge everything, no matter what. So, if they're going to dodge, we need to look at damage, that more damage is going to be caused if they dodged one move versus dodging another move. I've used Flareon because this is the data that I actually have currently. The DPS for for Fire Blast and a dodge window of 400 milliseconds, if the Pokemon Go trainer dodges Fire Blast, it halves the damage. That drops a Fire Blast from 30.49 damage per second down to 15.25. However, the same Flareon with Flamethrower, if the trainer dodges Flamethrower, it only decreases the damage by 22%. So the damage would be, instead of 23.71 damage per second, the damage would be 18.4. So if we assume in PvP battling dodging is going to be almost 100%, then we are going to want moves that do more damage if dodged. So in only this instance, Flamethrower is better than Fire Blast on a Flareon if you're taking a Flareon into PvP battling. There's a second reason why I believe Flamethrower is better than Fire Blast, and that is because of how the charge move works. Flamethrower has two separate bars that you can charge up individually or kind of as a whole. Fire Blast only has one. If you are charging up Fire Blast and you're almost to the end, and then the Pokemon on the other side hits you, it will max it out, and then you will have to use that charge move. However, if you are charging up Flamethrower and you get it charged enough that you can use one, and in the process of charging the Pokemon it hits your Pokemon, the bar continues to go up. It is not maxed out. It hasn't hit its peak. So there's still room to gain charge. So Flamethrower is going to be able to be used more efficiently than Fire Blast, because that extra charge isn't going to be wasted on Fire Blast, where you're already maxed out and not all of it can go into pushing the bar further up the chart, because that's as far as it goes. It went up to the charge meter, it filled it up, you're allowed to use Fire Blast. But for Flamethrower, you can start using one of the charges and still have room to go up on the charge meter. So, just because of those two, I am probably going to start redoing all of my PvP battling. I'm going to be finding Pokemon with good first fast attacks and charge moves that at least have 2 bars. Sometimes there might be a different dodge percentage that will affect my choices, but as I get all that information, I'll try and point that out to you guys. But currently, if I take a Flareon, I am choosing a Flareon with Flamethrower. So this is also a cool idea and useful because now everyone's going to want more types of Pokemon to keep in battling. They're not just going to be looking for the best moveset overall DPS for gym battling. They're going to have to look at other movesets that might be better in PvP battling, which will mean people are going to save and desire more types of Pokemon, and trading is going to be that much cooler because a lot of people probably just get rid of this Flamethrower build on their Flareon, not realizing that, oh, this is actually really good, and maybe I should have held on to it. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, tell me that you think I'm crazy. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll see if I can link this Reddit post for the person doing the percentages. I'll see what I remember to do in editing. But subscribe. Hopefully you enjoy this content, and I'll keep making it. And as always, be the best.